All right, so we have the Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. We have the Two of Swords. The Justice in reverse. Libra energy, Eight of Wands. Okay, clarify the Page of Wands. Judgment in reverse, Scorpio energy. Tell me about the Two of Swords in reverse. The Four of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, Justice in reverse clarified by Nine of Swords in reverse. And the Eight of Swords in reverse. Clarify the Eight of Wands. The King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. You're about to receive communication from someone here. It could be a fire sign that you're receiving this communication from, but I don't really know if this person has changed. I don't know if they've learned their lesson. They still have more lessons to learn. Like, they may be in the process of changing, but I don't think that they're quite there yet. I do feel like they are making the decision to come towards you. This is somebody that's been holding back from you. But I do see receiving communication from this person. But I feel like this person is in the process of releasing something. Either this is you guys leaving a toxic situation, but I more so feel like it's this person. It's okay. So yeah, this is somebody. I really feel like it's whoever's in your energy. They know that they need to release something, but they've been delaying releasing whatever this is. Like, they've been putting it off. Why is that? Something isn't working, but they still keep trying to make it work. Okay, something is not working. They're really exhausted. They're trying to, like, have faith that something will maybe work out. What does this have to do with Aquarius, though? The Ten of Pentacles. Oh, the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Is this Aquarius? Oh. This person thinks that you guys can be the Queen and King of Pentacles together. Like, they feel like you guys can be a power couple. There's something here about money. They think you guys can be very stable together or make a lot of money together or something like that. But, or they know that that's what you want, but they don't quite feel good enough for you yet. They want that with you, but they don't feel quite good enough for it yet. Who is this Queen of Wands in reverse? It's somebody that they thought, there's somebody here who they thought that they were going to have success with, but it didn't work out that way. They didn't use good judgment. Tell me about that. Yeah, it's like they're realizing that that situation is toxic. They're the ones leaving this toxic situation. Yeah, they're releasing somebody here. Why were they? Tell me more about how they feel about this whoever this person is. How do they feel about this person? Something here about control. They feel like they were manipulated by this person, or they were manipulating that person. Tell me more. No, there's something that they were being lied to about or manipulated about. They're seeing something clearly now. Tell me more. The Five of Pentacles. What does that have to do with whoever this third party is? Yeah, there's manipulation here. What does that have to do with the third party, though? Some type of manipulation was keeping them stuck on this person. But they're not staying with them anymore. Yeah, there's some type of tower moment happening between them and this person. They're moving on from that situation. They're not happy there. They don't have much to offer you, though. I do feel like you're going to hear from them, but I don't feel like they have much to offer you. What's going on between them? What's going on here? This deck is so hard to hold. Okay, so yeah, there definitely is a third party in the mix here. I made you feel inadequate because I chose someone over you. I regret the pain I have caused you due to my selfishness and my physical needs. So it could have had something to do with their, like, again, their physical needs, like sex, or had something to do with like or it could be because of money. You didn't deserve being treated as an option. Virgo, we have Virgo here. So some of you guys could be dealing with a Virgo. I had my life all planned out, focusing on my 5-year plan. But then I met you and everything changed. I didn't know how to rearrange my life for you. I should have learned to compromise. Telepathic. Random thoughts and intense feelings brought about by your twin. So you feel this person and they feel you too. Notice patterns, images, or numbers in your day-to-day that remind you of your person. Yeah. You guys are energetically connected to this person. Cycles. Yeah. Dysfunctional, unstable, hurtful, toxic. Same scenarios keep occurring, but unable to learn necessary lessons. Predictable, repetitive cycle of breaking up and getting back together again. So you could have probably been on and off with this person. They could have been going back and forth between you and somebody else. I don't even know why I'm lying to myself about the way I feel about you. I may act as if I don't even care, but deep down I know it's because I care too much. And that makes me very afraid. This person has an avoidant personality. Leo. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Leo. Magnetic, enthusiastic, outgoing, creative. What about Leo? I'm ready to surrender myself to our connection. I will no longer run away from it, and I will no longer deny it. I'm trusting in the universe and our love for one another. We have Chaser. Feels unwanted. Somebody here with the Leo card, somebody's very prideful. Somebody's egotistical. But their pride has been keeping them from surrendering to this connection. If you're not dealing with a Leo, you're just dealing with a very prideful person. And they're about to surrender to this, though. They're about to start chasing you. It's probably what I'm going to name this reading. If they were running and being avoidant, they're about to become the chaser. Because they chose somebody else over you. They thought that their needs would get met more in that other situation for whatever reason. I'm going to draw one card to see why in a minute. Feels unwanted and self-blames. Feeling pain and hopelessness in the confusing situation. Feeling empty and lost without twin. Experiencing dark night of the soul. So they're going to start feeling very empty and lost without you. They're going to be going through the dark night of the soul. And I feel like they're going to, at some point, start chasing you. Why did they feel like their needs were going to get met more in with the third party? All right, that's two. Hold on. Those are two time frame cards. Okay. I know I have control of my life. No one is holding me captive and no one is controlling my circumstances. I recognize the power of free will and I now choose to be happy. What is up? I told you, there's something here about control. Like this person thought they had no control or something like that. Or that person had some type of power over them or control over them. I don't know why. I know I have control over my life. 55 here too. Things are changing. I know I have control over my life. No one is holding me captive. They've like tried to make it seem like they were stuck somewhere. Or they at some point felt like they were stuck with this person. I don't know why. No one is controlling my circumstances. I recognize the power of free will and I now choose to be happy. Tell me more about that. Tell me more about what that's talking about. Hold on. Tell me more about what that's referring to. What does this have to do with the third party? We have visionary. Feeling hopeful and empowered. It's like they're feeling like, for some reason, they're getting this like, it's like they're taking their power back from something. They felt like somebody was controlling them or manipulating them, and they kind of felt powerless. They could have even been afraid of that person or that whatever that was. But there's also this energy of this person gaining strength and gaining control back over their life. No longer letting somebody manipulate them or blackmail, whatever is going on here. Because the third party doesn't even have to be somebody that they were dealing with in a romantic sense. It could be like a family member. It doesn't have to be romantic. Feeling hopeful and empowered, thinking positively moving forward, beginning to think think about or planning the future with imagination or wisdom. Okay, so what does that mean with their connection with Aquarius? So this card keeps coming out. So there's going to be a lot of connections in my collective coming together in the springtime. Okay, so like I feel like you guys are going to be spending some time apart from your peak person, but maybe in the springtime things could be different. We have age difference here, so there could be an age difference between you and your person, or there's like a maturity level difference. Okay, instant cosmic connection, similar upbringing or dating history, difference in age, but maturity level is almost the same. Tell me more. The memories of us bring me joy, but agony at the same time. I think about you continuously, and you are never far from my thoughts. Okay, what does this have to do with the spring? It finally dawned on me why I feel so drawn to you and why our connection is so intense and scary. I'm starting to understand my fears and my overwhelming emotions towards you. So maybe going into the springtime, they're going to start realizing, like, coming to terms with these feelings that they have for you. Could be between March and May. It's like they're going to start understanding the connection more then. Tell me more. I'm trying to be patient. I want you to return. I want to return to you. Being apart from you feels like an eternity. Yeah, it's like I feel like you and this person are going to spend some time apart. Wow, that card just like flipped and spin. See, they're thinking about you sexually too. We have sexually fantasizing about you, strong need to be physically near, undeniable sexual desires driven by instincts. What's that to do with my collective? I am connected to my karmic partner due to responsibilities. I want to face my issues head on and work through things before I return. I know it's not easy, but I'm trying my best. So it's not so much that they thought that they would be happier there or that this other situation was better than you, but they just thought they had some type of like tie to that person, like money, finances, contracts, kids. I don't know what it was, but there was something like that where they like didn't want to be with that person. They could have, for some of you, even been married to them. But it's like they're trying to get out of that situation. But I feel like at some point this person was feeling trapped. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. They're trying to work through those things, or they're aware that they need to work through those things before they come towards you. Now, they shouldn't have ever tried to get involved with you while they were in that, while they were in this situation. They probably should have never, tried to get involved with you in this way. But yeah. Yeah, we have divine masculine, clarity of focus, generosity of heart, powerful presence, undaunted ambition, discipline, largeness. So it's like they're going to get all this stuff situated in regards to this karmic partner or whoever this person is. And then they're coming back towards you as the divine masculine or the divine feminine. So let me reread that. This is the energy that they're going to be approaching you in. What, guys, I can't. Okay, I have to read this card first. Clarity of focus, generosity of heart, powerful presence, undaunted ambition, discipline, largeness of mind, risk-taking, assertiveness, strength of body and resolve, fiercely protective instinct, action-oriented. That's how they're coming towards you when they do return. But didn't I say that this person sees you guys as a power couple? Look what we have on the back of the deck. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it says, I never understood what people meant when they used the term power couple. However, since meeting you, I realized how much positive change we can create together. I told you. So they think you guys can have that power couple dynamic. There's something about what they feel like they can bring to the table and what you bring to the table, and you put it together. It's like, something really amazing. So let's see. We already got that springtime time frame here. I told you, it's like you and this person need time apart because they have no business being in a relationship when they got a whole karmic partner or like they're in a karmic cycle. They need to and they have all that baggage. They need to release all of that before they try to have anything with you. And I do see them trying to do that. Okay? And it's going to totally be up to you if you want to give this person another chance. Okay? You have free will. They have free will. But I'm just telling you what I see. Messages from your guides. So we have miracles. Miracles are flowing into your life. Your angels are helping you resolve your challenges in ways that will surprise you. We have master your fears. Uncover the hidden fears that are ingrained in you and holding you back from living your most authentic life. And we have embrace the dark. Allow yourself to feel and be present to hold and nurture those dark, unlit parts of yourself. and your life will begin to expand because of it. And we have good news. The wait is nearly over. Expect to receive news to an important issue that will have a positive outcome. What about anything specific to the situation? So there's exactly, this is why you and this person need time apart as well, because you guys are either wounded from what you've been through with this person, or you're wounded from things that you went through, you know, with your exes, or even like it could be childhood healing, childhood wounds that need to be addressed. So it says, wounded healer, you're unlocking true and deep personal healing to help you navigate your way back to balance and elevate your life. So yeah, and then we have a new dawn on the back of the deck. So the light is slowly creeping in to bring you positive new changes and a chance to step into your own personal power. Yeah, it's like you're very close to something, guys. Like some of you guys are like springtime. Like that's forever away. It's really not, guys. If you think about how fast these months pass by, like if you focus on yourself, you keep busy, you know, you're focusing, if you have kids, you're focused on your kids, you're focused on your career. It goes by fast. It'll be springtime before you know it. You know what I mean? Or March. So yeah, it says you're almost there. Don't give up. If you keep following the same path, you will soon reach your dream goal. Yeah, there's just a need to like stop and reevaluate or reassess here. You need more information about this situation in order to make the right decision. Look into it further and pay attention to details, okay? Yeah, it's like you need to get in, you guys both need to get in better alignment here. When you're in alignment with the universe, you will not miss your mark. Get clear on your intentions and desires. Yeah, because then we also have conflicting desires here. When the choice is hard, follow your heart and your desires will stop fighting against each other. So for a lot of you, you know, you love this person. You know, they may not be treating you right now, or things may not be going the way that you wanted it to go right now. It's like some of you guys are like, have been like, kind of like, oh, I have feelings for this person, but they're not doing right by me. So I got to force myself to just date somebody new, or I need to force myself to just move on. And sometimes you just need to just kind of maybe sit with those feelings and emotions, process them. Or if you don't feel like you're over this person yet, don't force yourself to go out there and date. I hate that. I hate that advice. Okay. Like that may be what works for somebody, but that's just putting a band-aid on your wounds. You know what I mean? Like if you're like head over heels in love with somebody and you just like, well, I need to go find somebody to get over them. Like that is not fixing anything at all. All right. All that's going to do is cause problems in your next relationship. So there's like almost like a need, like Spirit says, if you desire this person, that's okay. But you can also desire this person, maybe hope that they get their shit together one day, but not wait on them. And also maybe, you know, not wait on them, continue to move on with your life, be open-minded, set boundaries. All those things can exist at the same time. And I feel like people have a hard time with that. You know what I mean? Like a hard time understanding that all those things can exist at the same time. So they're telling you that, like, you know, let me read what that card says. It says, yeah, it's like if this person is in your heart, follow your heart, but there's also a need for you, and stop being so conflicted about that, but there's also a need for you guys to set boundaries and know your worth as well. And then we have mystical journey. It says discovering your true north is a process of continuous change. Be patient with yourself when you feel lost or a little confused. Yeah, pretty much that's what I was saying. If you guys feel lost right now and confused, just be patient with yourself. There's no need to rush into anything. You know what I mean? There's no need to rush into a new relationship. There's no need to, you know, just, it's okay sometimes to just sit and process your feelings and just nurture yourself and heal. So, okay, I don't know. That's what I got to say about that. So yeah, this is what I have for you guys. I hope that this did give you some clarity about your situation. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you can take something from this reading. And don't forget to like or follow me on Instagram and TikTok if you're interested in collective readings. Like I said in the beginning of the reading, I did post a collective reading on TikTok and Instagram yesterday. So go ahead and check that out. But other than that, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day or a good weekend. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.